Oh no. Okay. I can kind of see what's going on with people. I don't know if anybody's here or not. Okay. Well, we're gonna give it a minute. Ooh, snap! And I just dropped my papers. Ugh. Okay. Alrighty. See, I made joins. I'm not gonna wait too long because I know people in the future are gonna watch this. So, you know, don't want to make it too big of an intro wait time. And those of you who were waiting and then like didn't wait because I was late, I'm so sorry. I couldn't go live on a mobile yet. It was like I hit enough subscribers, so obviously I can go live. It was just weird. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. So you'll have to bear with me, and the more subscribers I get, the more I'm allowed to do. So sorry. I had to do it on my laptop. I hope it's not too crappy quality or sound. If it is, I am so sorry. Hopefully in the future, because I've at least gotten one done, I won't have to do it on the laptop. Well, I hope you all are having a great full moon. It was intense for me. If it was intense for you, go ahead and comment below. We're actually going to get into astrology. Let's get the candle out first. Like I said, there's not really anybody here yet, but that's okay. And then I don't want anybody to miss on it though. This is hard. This is my first live, by the way. So, how many seconds am I in? Oh, it's almost 2 minutes. I know people said they were going to come on, but I don't know if they're going to actually be able to make it or not. Or it's because I check forever and tech issues and they gave up. Either way, it's all good. Alrighty, but we are at 2 minutes. So I'm going to continue as though, yeah. Alrighty. So I did make the candle, guys. Sorry I didn't make the video that goes with it. But I did make the candle. Oh, I'm seeing you guys don't really get a good view of it from here either. So if you're interested in the candle that I made and the healing properties, Spirit and I were really trying to pull on you guys and your courage to be your most authentic self this year, however that resonates for you. Letting go of people and situations that are going to hinder that growth for you, and just stepping into your courage. Especially bringing in a lot more childhood joy. A lot of my adult collective does not play enough as adults. We're supposed to play. That doesn't end. You know what I mean? So we'll go into some of the messages from there. I'm going to leave this here, though, if you want to concentrate like prayers, energy, anything like that at it. It's always there. Those of us that work with energy kind of understand the concepts. If you don't, in the future, I do hope to make more candle videos and the explanation of how all this works. Just haven't gone that far yet. Okay. So, yeah, it was, we're going to focus on our authentic selves. Everybody needs to see their value this year. We're going to be working on trying to take off those filters and other perceptions that people have put on us. I forgot to say that there is going to be a reading. I don't know what time we'll get to it. I will timestamp it for the future messages, though. But we're in a live, and this is going to go how it goes. All right. So, yeah, courage to be ourselves and make necessary changes. Right now, a lot of us are struggling with that. I'll get into that for the astrology. Is explainable. But so that's really it. And just there's a bunch more I can put it in. But we worked real hard on this for you guys. So go ahead and get to it. Some of the stones that might help you right now, I do have them on the plate. I'll show you. Sunstone. We have citrine. Oop, I'm just gonna try not to mess everything up. That's not even showing. I want to show you because if any of these actually ping with you, you might want to look into getting one. This is Tiger's Eye. And then here, of course, during any major lunar cycle, moonstone's good. I just did a little one, though. You don't need big stones. Any stone will work. It's the love and the intention. You know what I mean? And the prayer. Can't forget to pray. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was going to leave that while I went over some of this lunar stuff with you guys. All right, so real fast, and because I'm so old school, I did draw it by hand. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the astrological placements right now. We got a lot of squares going on during this full moon while Pluto's doing its just transited into Aquarius. So it's this whole end chapter new beginning. And this new beginning for us, Spirit really wants you to be you because you're beautiful however you are. Like you're here for a reason, the way you were made. Other people made you feel like you weren't supposed to be that way. Don't doubt it. But some of us might be struggling to make habit changes. We may have done the recognition over the last cycle on what we need to actually work on. Might have been illuminated, but actually figuring out how to best make better habits, better changes, things like that, we might not have. You know what I mean? And it's because, well, Mars is squaring Chiron right now, and then Mars, and that has more to do with emotional wounds, but Chiron is also squaring the nodes of fate right now. So it kind of causes a skip step in astrology, and it's hard to figure out where you want to go. And then, like I said, Pluto is right up on side the sun right now while all this is going. If you have 15-degree placements or 5-degree placements in your astrology chart, you're probably going to feel this a lot stronger than other people. Also, if you're a Leo, because it's our sun and all this crap's going on. So, Cancers, of course. All right. Anything else I need to address from this? Some of you are facing power struggles, and this is not just internally, it's externally. Fears are blocking action. That's what's happening with the Mars and Chiron. And then past wounds, all that kind of stuff are going to be coming up for healing. Deep childhood wounds for some of us. We're really triggered right now and offended and struggling to set up appropriate boundaries. 3-month trying period. So you need to readjust and replan what's needed in 3 months. This is kind of like your go around. Spirit's like, you need to do this work. So you're going to be like, okay, this is what I think is going to work. And the problem is we have this unrealistic expectation of time. So what's going to happen is you're going to be like, I'm going to do this, 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 and that. And it's going to happen in like a week. And then it's not going to happen in a week. And you're going to be like, oh, well, I need to redo everything. And it's like, keep it going. Slow, modest changes. Take your time. And at 3 months, you know what I mean? Give it an actual go before you're like, this ain't working. Alrighty. So I got rid of that portion. We did the candle. And anything else that I need to do? Oh, your reflection work. Real fast. Okay. And this is for, like I said, my page is for people who want to heal too. So feel free to fast forward to the reading if this isn't your gig. We're all on different levels. All right. So your reflection work. We're doing inner child work, and we're tapping into joy, pleasure, and the authentic self right now. So any childhood wounds that block that. Okay. So Spirit wants you to go through this and do this at least for one family member and one friend. Or you can do one as an adult or one as one as a child. Or for overachievers, you're going to be looking at 4 wounds, right? Because it's not like people don't not hurt you as you keep going. All right. So you want to look at your authentic self. An instance where you were made to feel weird or they told you were weird for something you purely enjoy doing. What was said or happened? How did you feel then and how do you feel now? How did you react? And how did you change yourself because of this? And you need to re-embrace this uniqueness. Oh, sorry, I got a little bit of water. I ain't even that far into it. Channeling's a lot, y'all. I didn't do it. This doesn't go blurry on there, I think. So, and then Spirit wants you to go back after you've done this reflection work for each of these wounds, like for this first one, and readdress that person in your mind as an adult. What would you have said to them? What should you say to them now? I get it might not be worth stirring the pot in the real world, but you can still talk to that person and handle your shit and just get it off. Self-worth and self-esteem. So an instance where you were made not to feel enough. Again, what was said or happened? How did you feel then? How do you feel now when you reflect on it? Why did you believe what they said about you? Why did you believe their truth about you over your truth? List out at least one thing. And then spirit, because we all need to start learning to listen to our intuition again, is asking us to go to a time you ignored your instincts or intuition. What happened? What feelings, visions, or signs did you receive? Describe them. Make sure you go into detail if you can. And then what were you being told or shown? And then how did you ignore them? Brush it off, force ignore. Did somebody else tell you to ignore it? You know what I mean? And then spirit wants us to tap into those childhood things. So 5 things. A movie or TV show that you like to watch. And then to do that again now. But try to remember why you liked it. Not just that you liked it, but why specifically? Music, a song or band that makes you happy, and what memories are triggered. Playing a game that you loved to play as a kid, and why did you love it? Reading a book or a comic or a magazine, again, going over those feelings. And then 5, spirit wants you to actually create something because a lot of us don't create anymore. So get into your arts, play with blocks, play with Play-Doh, you know what I mean? Crayons, get it out. It's not silly. It's self-care. You just weren't raised right, and that's why you're unhappy. All right. I don't take shade on my page, so sorry about that. Okay. That being said, I'm going to move the camera. I might stage a little bit for a second. Like, people and their shade attitudes. Okay. Alrighty. So we are going to be getting into the, oh snap, I moved that all the way over there. Can I even see that far? Ah, dang it. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, got that. I had to rearrange stuff because I had to switch to the laptop. And then, I want to make sure I had my Lunar list on here so I don't get pulled away from the energies. Because like I said, I haven't done a live before and I didn't know how intense it was going to get. Regular readings get intense. And I will burn that. The last one that we did for the new whatever was beautiful. It burned beautifully, just so you know. Okay. Wait, is there somebody in here? I think there actually is. Hey, I don't know who you are, but I love you. Thanks for joining me. We're going to actually get into the lunar spread. You got perfect timing, man. All right. Unless you might have been here for a minute. I missed it. My bad. My bad. Alrighty. So, getting into this. Opening messages for the collective that is watching or will watch this video. Reading, whatever you want to call it. All right, what we got? Spirit. Oh, getting stuck. Ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage boundaries. Right. This is ancestral. You know what I mean. Healing on generational levels and stuff. We're breaking this and releasing ourselves. Any karmic tie, really. A lot of us. And it's really the binds that we've put on ourselves. See how it's like, I don't know how crappy the camera is and I have this angle so I can't really see. But if you can see, it's all woven around there. And it's like you bound your own light up. All right. What else we got? Let me go this way. That's what's nice about lives, is you get a little bit more free time to do shuffles. There we go. What do we got? This one. Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. When you're your authentic self, you're pulling all your power back. It's all about changing. That's what's being asked of us right now as a collective, to be better and do better. Think of your future. And for a lot of us, it's not just our future. It's think of your child's future. What example are we setting? Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heaven, and resolution. Healing, healing. I feel like this is about like the just enlightenment in the collective as a whole. There's so many starseeds that are waking up and just people. This is all about the peace, like trying to bring more light into the world. If you've ever questioned things, it's why. Like, we were taught wrong. Our parents were taught wrong in a lot of ways, or they only were partially taught. There's so many. I have a book from the 1800s here. I'll have to bust it out for you guys. There's so many things that were lost. Heart of the source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. It's all about unconditionally loving yourselves and then learning to unconditionally love other people. Alrighty. So let's look at new moon. So this is going to go over kind of like lunar cycles, and each one represents something different. So new moon is new beginnings and opportunities. Then we have what you're manifesting. I'll just say them as we go, because let's face that, it's too hard to remember them all anyways. Like, alrighty. So what is the new beginning? The Magician. Literally anything. We're in creation mode. This is literally end chapter, new beginning, portal time. And some of us are going to be manifesting through this pain. A lot of us are going to have to go within this year, but it's going to be for our best. All right. What are you manifesting into your life right now? 10 of Wands, the completion of a cycle. A lot of us have put in a lot of effort. And some of us are going to be walking away from a lot, or in the process of it. We're releasing these karmic things, moving past. I know, I'm sorry that it's not the up view. I couldn't go live on a thing. Okay, 3. 4 of Swords. Things that need communicated. Some of it's just been healing. And nobody knows that. Like, I had to specifically put into the candle for snap, what was it, Spirit? I can't remember. Gossip type behavior and protection from enemies. Like, I feel like somebody here has just been healing or is in this deep heartache space and nobody realizes it. Advice to consider. Ace of Swords. This is all about your mental clarity here. This is you. This is the Light Seers deck. Making decisions. Some of you let your mind turn into like this rabbit hole. But Spirit's like, go down that rabbit hole, because that's when you're going to get to the light. You need to not be afraid to venture down into your thoughts. That's where the clarity is going to come from. That's your freedom here. You're in a mental imprisonment in some way, and an emotional one, and that's how you're going to get to it. Go down the staircase. Full moon. Well, you know to be true, but are ignoring and avoiding. King of Cups, your emotions. The Sun Bowl is big for one of you. Like, you're into sound bowls, or you know somebody that is. But that's really not like the main point of that. But I'm just saying, this is somebody who's actually starting to dip into their emotions. Their fingers are in the sound bowl. You know you need to do this, and you're avoiding it. And Spirit's like, you can't just put your fucking finger in. Right? Balls deep in this commitment. Like, let's just be honest. What we got? You can't half-ass it with spirit and healing. It doesn't work. Things you need to reflect on this time. I feel like in this one, this is all about emotional balance and letting spirit take the reins. And I do have clarifiers. I need that. What do I do? Okay. So, areas of your life you need to be more independent and assertive. 7 of Swords. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's got birds squawking about them. Like, you might have little crows run the fucking mouths and shit. And it's like, you just don't pay attention to that. Do your work, head down, hood down. Some of you don't tell people what you're actually doing. That is really coming heavy through. Like, if you tell somebody, I'm going to do this spiritual work, it's just going to, what the fuck do you mean? I'm going to change and grow and be a better person. Like, seriously. Just don't tell people. Do it on your own. You don't have friendly forces around you. But, you know, Spirit's going to protect you on this. Look at you in the light. The reason, like, you good? Ooh. Dang, someone might be dealing with a bad heartache. But it broke you free. Like, you mended your heart and you're free now. And for some of you, people don't understand that. It's got them talking like, yeah, look at you. Mind your business. Working on you. Go you, lady. All right. Let's get things that need released. The fudgies. Damn, the Tower. Pretty much any mental or physical construct on your life needs released. And if you aren't willing to do it, Spirit's going to break you open to it and start removing the shit for you. So either you do the work or Spirit's going to make you do the work. All right. Overall energy and theme. Apparently, Spirit's asking us all to grow up in some way or fashion and manifest our best by being our best. And Spirit ain't playing around with the collective this year. Like, you need to do this stuff. You need to do this work. You need to do the growth. Three of Cups. It's the overall energy. But that's the thing. Some of you are afraid to move away, but Spirit's like, you've got people coming towards you. Even if you have to leave one group, you know what I mean? You'll get new and ones that vibe with you. Whatever is being removed doesn't resonate on your vibe anymore. It is no longer for you. They either need to vibe up or Spirit's going to remove it and bring you new vibes. It's all good though. It just, like I said, doesn't always seem that way. So that's why Spirit's giving the warning now. But like, either you do it or I'm going to do it for you. You don't want to accept that this person, this group of people, this work, this whatever, this mindset you have is toxic for you. I have timelines. That's 25. We'll just, do you need to go in depth on it? I mean, I felt pretty, right? We'll just go with this one. I don't think we need deeper clarifiers. Heart chakra, yeah. And that's, look at this. Like, that's what Spirit's doing this year. Like, if you aren't willing to open it up on your own, Spirit's going to bust it open. Because we're not at peace. We're not harmonized, not inside, not in our lives. And we may convince ourselves that we are, but you can still feel that twinge. I feel it in you. You're not fully. But you got to do the work. Bring the light in there. Okay. Partnerships and alliances. Number 3 again. You guys are going to be getting a new group of people, a new job, a new whatever, and it's going to be for your best. Fulfillment of wishes. If you're willing to do the work, Spirit's going to reward you for it. You just need to make sure you're willing to release the stuff that Spirit's telling you to release because it's not good for you. You just may not see it yet. And if you're not willing to do the reflection work and see how, Spirit's going to illuminate your ass soon. Ooh, I want water. Like I knew I had a bottle. Okay. Wow, somebody has really negative energy. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Like, I don't know if that's yours or the person you're attached to, but it's just negative. Low vibe. Condescending. Arrogant. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Like I said, but you're doing what you're supposed to. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. That's what I'm saying. If you aren't willing to do this, Spirit's going to make you. And people be like, Spirit can't make me. And it's like, oh yeah, Spirit can. Watch your life turn to shit because you don't want to listen. Like, you don't want to let go of that toxic job. All of a sudden you're fired. It's like either plan to move on out of your own or we're kicking you out. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. Yeah. I told you. Shit's getting moved. What's not good for us is getting wiped away. And some of you have to be willing to release that, especially if you're dealing with a toxic partner. Because like I said, if you're not willing to, you're going to see why they want them gone eventually. Take a risk. Moonflower. Look at that. Your internal compass. Let it guide you. Take a risk where Spirit's taking you. Celebration. Moon dance. Some of us do have love. Like I said. Sagittarius, luck on your side. All the little lovely vibes. But it's like you got to do this work. Because if you aren't a good person, when you go to try and be with a person, you're going to get like another broken person. Because people are medicine. Healing moon, seek healing. Just do the reflection work. It's all Spirit's asking of us right now. Do the healing work so you can be your most authentic person. You know what I mean? When you're your true self, then you know that's your true partner. All right. I probably should have gotten into detail with those because people might want to know. But you can vibe where it's at, right? You know what's good and not good for you. And if not, that's probably reflection work. Now I'll get into it because I wish there were more people on because I'm tapping into future energies and it's like, dang, probably should have. Libra and Mercury. Yeah, this is bringing balance. Okay, let's go into Libra first. Diplomatic, intelligent, and social Libras are all about balance. Represented by the scales and ruled by Venus, they prefer steady relationships that are full of shared experiences. They take their partnerships to the next level of seriousness and expect the exact same in return. When they don't find a partner to offer the balance and mirroring they seek, they must undergo a great deal of self-discovery to understand who they are so they can attract healthier connections in the future. Yeah, we gotta do that in your work, people. Some of us did do that, and now you're getting that healthy connection. That's what's headed towards you. You did the work. Mercury represents expression and communication. Mercury rules how we communicate, whether through in-person conversation, texts, emails, or phone calls. Known for being analytical and curious. Change your signs every 14 days, except when retrograde. Okay. Can help us better understand our own thoughts so that we can gain clarity in all situations and relationships. Mercury is also known as the trickster, especially when in retrograde. Luckily, it's currently in Knot. At the end of the month, actually, all planets will be in forward motion, which doesn't happen a whole lot. So, like I said, there's this portal. And when you learn energies, you can really hop on it. I'm going to go Callie. Yeah, this is like turned out to be, it's because I didn't do deep clarifiers. Bahava. When momentum is building and you don't know how to stop fueling the fire or reverse the damage, Kali brings grace and freedom from negative patterning. Yeah, this is what we're breaking free of. And stubborn mindset restraints to change. Now is a powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. She will support the work, and much growth can come from it. The storm shall be gentled. You shall emerge unharmed. That's what I'm saying. If you're willing to do on this and work, Spirit's got your back. I didn't. Where are we gonna? I didn't get what is on. We're going to do Angel Answer, and then we'll do... No, this is an Angel Answer. We're going to do Stones, and then Angel Answer. And I'll close out with prayer. Because, yeah, I think we got the message without having to dig deep. You know what I mean? It's nice. A little chill one. I was really nervous tapping in. I'm not going to lie. I was like, man, it's been so intense out there today. I'm going to hop on here and, Azurite, deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Hopefully, it's worth a shot. Moonstone, heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. Clear your channels off, you know what I mean? So that you can really listen to where Spirit's trying to take you. And the last one is Ruby. Bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Like I said, this is all about healing our hearts so that we can be whole within ourselves. And then, it's beautiful what Spirit's asking. I hope you guys do it. And I'm here for you the whole step of the way. Go team. All right. Angel answer. So if you have a specific question, you can think of it now. And there's going to be 3 piles. And then, yeah, the flow. Okay, pile 1. Your answer is no. Pile 2, take action. Guided action? Guided action. Guided action. Thank you. Get more information. Yeah. Yeah. Spirit's like, just get a little bit more information before you go do what you think you want to do. Because some of us really aren't tapped in as much as we think we are, and you don't have a full picture on it. Right. Again, there's no on the bottom for somebody. All right. Okay, we're going to do the prayer. What prayer or prayers, if you want to come out, because sometimes that do happen, is going to help with the collective. There we go. 55. God, please help me be better today than yesterday. Please help me be aware of how I can be better and remind me of how I've grown. Thank you. Just because we got work to do doesn't mean we didn't do any work at all. You know what I mean? So make sure you acknowledge what you have accomplished and realize that we're all always growing. It's the point of being on Earth. So it's cool. All right, guys. I hope that this helped in some way or fashion. And I hope that I see you at another live. And maybe I'll be able to get more into the other stuff with you before then. So you'll have your own candles ready. But I'll still make one for you every time because I love you all so much. All right, guys. I'm going to figure out how to end this stream real fast. This button. Okay, cool. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Bye. Oh, is it not ending?